You ever leave a conversation and feel like you need a shower and a 3-hour nap? Like you've been emotionally mugged? If you know that feeling, you know it's not in your head. When someone's entire personality is built on undermining the people around them, it creates an environment that is just exhausting. Here's the deal. Real relationships are supposed to be your battery pack, not the app that drains your phone to 1%. These toxic patterns are about control, and it's not a connection. Now, let's be clear, we're not talking about a one-off bad day. Everyone's entitled to be a menace occasionally. We're talking about a pattern, a subscription service to their nonsense. So today we're breaking down 6 major red flags that you should never ever ignore. And more importantly, we're going to talk about how to build a fortress around your peace of mind and get your energy back. 1, they only support you. When you're down, okay, red flag number 1 is subtle, which is what makes it so nasty. It's the person who's your number 1 fan, but only when you're failing. You lose a project, they're right there with a comforting word. Your brilliant idea gets shot down, they've got a shoulder for you to cry on. But the moment you get a win, a promotion, a great new partner, you finally hit your goal. Crickets. The energy just dies. Suddenly they're distant. Or you get the classic backhanded compliment. Or my favorite, they immediately pivot the conversation back to their own drama. Why is this so messed up? Because their support is conditional. Your success makes them deeply uncomfortable. It's a reminder of what they're not. They need you to be a little bit broken so they can feel a little bit whole. At work, this is lethal. It's the colleague who's super helpful when you're struggling, but forgets to invite you to the victory lap meeting. This garbage will tank your confidence and make you feel alone when you should be celebrating. So what's the move? You put your wins on an information diet. Stop serving them your good news on a silver platter. Test the waters with a small win and watch how they react. If it's frosty, you have your answer. This is not someone you trust with your good news. You need friends who pop the champagne with you, not just hand you a tissue. 2, they keep a scorecard of favors. Red flag number 2, the human abacus. The one who keeps a detailed, invisible spreadsheet of every single favor they've ever done for you. They have a PhD in casually bringing up that one time they covered your shift in 2018. They'll remind you of the killer advice they gave you that one time. But when you think about the all-nighters you pulled to save their project, or the hours you spent as their free therapist, total amnesia. This is not friendship. It's a transaction. Healthy relationships are about give and take, not a feeling of permanent debt. Their favors aren't gifts, they're loans, and they come to collect with interest. In the office, this is the coworker who leverages a tiny favor from last year to ask for something massive, or even worse, tries to steal credit for your work while conveniently forgetting you were there. The only way to win this game is to stop playing. Stop being their 24/7 helpline and on-demand crisis manager. It is more than okay to politely say no. A simple, sorry, can't, I'm slammed, is a complete sentence. You don't owe them a novel explaining why. Real relationships run on reciprocity, not a balance sheet. 3, they're brutally honest without the kindness. All right, red flag number 3. This one masquerades as a virtue, brutal honesty. You know the type. They lead with no offense, or I'm just telling it like it is, and then drop a comment that is 100% designed to wound you. They shred your new idea, criticize your choices, or insult your haircut. And the best part? If you dare to have a reaction, you're suddenly too sensitive. The audacity. Let's call it what it is. It's not honesty, it's hostility with a flimsy alibi. It's using truth as a weapon to feel powerful. Honesty that lacks empathy is just cruelty for sport. In a professional setting, this looks like constant, soul-crushing criticism that murders team morale and makes you second-guess your own talent. It's not constructive, it's destructive. You have to shut this down for your own sanity. The next time it happens, don't flinch. Calmly say, I'm not sure what the intention was, but that came across as hurtful. Or, I'm open to feedback, but it needs to be respectful. You are not their emotional punching bag. And if they can't deliver feedback without being cruel, you need to limit their access to you. And hey, if you're feeling personally attacked by how relatable this is, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're all about reclaiming our power on this channel, and you should be part of it. 4, they go MIA when you actually need them. Red flag number 4, the ghost, the fair weather fan. This person is always down for the fun stuff. Happy hour, office parties, the easy wins. They're your best friend when the sun is shining. But the second things get difficult, a real crisis hits, your project is on fire, or you just need a friend. Suddenly they're so busy. Their phone dies. They have a mysterious thing they have to go to. They vanish. This screams one thing. You are a tool for their entertainment, not a person they actually care about. It shows you're a resource, not a relationship. You're left feeling completely on your own, realizing that their loyalty is a mile wide and an inch deep. At work, this is the person who is conveniently sick on the day of a huge deadline, leaving the team to clean up their mess. The fix? It's simple. Believe them. They've shown you who they are. Stop expecting them to be your emergency contact. Downgrade their security clearance in your life, You can still have fun with them, but stop trusting them with anything that actually matters. Section 5. Their name pops up and you know they want something. You know this one, their name pops up on your phone and you don't feel happy. You feel a sense of dread. Your gut literally clenches as you think, okay, what do they want? This time. They never hit you up just to see how you are and actually mean it. Every single hey is a prelude to a favor. They need you to help them with something, connect them with someone, or listen to them complain for an hour straight. This isn't a friendship, it's a glorified help desk, and you're the only one working. The whole dynamic is designed to extract value from you, and it will leave you feeling totally drained and used. It's a giant, flashing sign that they value what you provide them far more than they value you as a person. The boundary is simple. No. Just no. You don't need to write a thesis explaining your reasoning. Sorry, I can't, is a full stop answer. Or try this. Reach out to them with no agenda. A simple, hey, how are you? And see what happens. If they ignore it or immediately pivot to their needs, you have all the confirmation you need. Time to reinvest your energy portfolio into assets that actually provide a return. 6. They put you down, but it's just a joke. And the final boss of red flags, number 6. The just kidding bully. This is the person who roasts you, but it's not funny. They're making jokes about your insecurities, your ideas, your outfit, usually in front of an audience. And if you show for a millisecond that you're not okay with it, they hit you with the, wow, can't you take a joke? This is textbook gaslighting. It's a license to be cruel and then blame you for reacting to their cruelty. This so-called humor is designed to normalize disrespect, make you feel small, and keep you in your place. In the office, it's how a toxic environment starts, where no one feels safe enough to take a risk or be authentic. You have to dead this immediately. Do not laugh along. The second it happens, look them in the eye and without smiling say, I don't get the joke. Or a blunt, that's not funny to me. Don't let them tell you you're overreacting. You're reacting appropriately to being disrespected. If they can't handle that, it's a clear sign they don't respect you, and you need to seriously reconsider their role in your life. Spotting these 6 personalities is your first line of defense in protecting your energy. These behaviors, whether from a friend or a coworker, will drain your confidence, skyrocket your stress, and sabotage your mental health. So, just to recap, be mindful of the conditional supporter, the scorekeeper, the brutal truth teller, the ghost, the favor seeker, and the joking bully. And remember, setting a boundary isn't aggressive. It's not starting drama. It's a quiet act of self-respect. It's you teaching people the rules of engagement for being in your life. You have every right to curate your world and fill it with people who are your cheerleaders, not your anchors. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these have you had to deal with? Did I miss any? Drop it in the comments. Your story could be the one that helps someone else feel like they're not crazy. If this video hit a soft spot, hit that like and share button. It helps us reach more people who need this message. And if you're committed to building an unbreakable mind and habits that puts all these ideas into practice, make sure you're subscribed to our channel because we bring you practical advice ready to implement in your day-to-day life. Remember these insights and the solutions, implement them today. Just pick 1 or 2 and do it right now. And for more deep dives into strengthening your mind and habits, check the rest of our videos. One more thing before we wrap up. Take good care of your mind and emotion. This is the most important asset you have and your biggest investment. Protect and grow it every day so you'll reach that next level you are aiming for. Remember, your mind is worth fighting for. See you in the next video.